Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Scumbags Movie Podcast. My name's Seth.
I'm Matt.
I'm Nick.
Oh, I cleared my nostrils out today.
Oh, that's
Yep.
good.
How long's it been since the last time? Like 5 years?
I apologize to our great listeners. Last episode was very nasally.
Every episode is.
Every video, every...
I was playing it back like it was fucking Hey Arnold shit.
Hey Arnold shit.
Oh my god, that's funny.
How's it going, fellas?
What's going on?
Not much.
How's your life, Matt?
How was it?
Moved to Portland yet?
No. Currently working my balls off. So it's about
Currently
it. Transitioning. I have to go to therapy first, and then
Well, you gotta start somewhere.
What about you guys? How's the disc golf? Huh? Nice little Saturdays.
Getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've plateaued, but Filmies is improving.
Yeah, well, I can only go up, really. It's hard to get any worse than I was.
True, you were pretty shitty. You made a lot of strides.
Thanks, pal.
Fellas been watching any movies?
I checked out that what is it? Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile.
Extremely loud and incredibly close.
Exactly.
Both
extremely boring and really terrible. Yeah.
Is this that Ted Bundy movie?
Is it that Zac Efron Ted Bundy movie?
How was it?
It was terrible. It's going to be a cult movie for being so bad.
Is that on Netflix?
so?
I'm calling it right now. It's so bad. It's terrible. Yeah.
Well, that's not what I heard.
Well, certain people
But I also
on
heard it from
Letterboxd.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely like one of those mainstream. Oh, it's so good.
Matt gave it like a 3.5, and then I just talked to him about it, and I pretty much got him down to like a 2. Just with
Get on there and change your review.
like debunked it.
Matt, I'm not pleased with the review you decided to give this film.
Please make Toxic Avenger a 4. Thank you.
I've seen a lot of people watching that. Filmies is a big German expressionism fan.
Apparently, I've been seeing that.
That's just weird. Like, of all the films I've been watching, I don't know why that one's the one that popped out.
Because it's fucking 300 minutes.
Because I don't care about Forrest Gump. I don't care that you gave it a 5.
Well, Seth and I have been talking a little bit lately, trying to figure out our top 50 films.
Oh.
So I've been going through some that I think could potentially make it, just trying to confirm or deny. A couple films I hadn't watched in a few years. The reason I know is because I don't have a Letterboxd rating. But Her, whew,
Oh, hell yeah.
it's been a long time. Let me tell you what.
Say it.
At least Scarlett Johansson's best performance.
True.
Yeah.
Joaquin's great. I don't know. It's just hard to explain. It's very metaphoric in a lot of ways. I mean, it's.
Yeah, Joaquin's great in his corduroy pants.
You think that's how we'll be dressing in a few years?
I don't know. I hope
It's
not.
like American Apparel. It's just, yeah, it's like colorful shirts.
Like pastels or something.
Yeah. Really
with,
high-waisted trousers.
Love that movie.
trousers. What do you love about it?
Everything.
Well, I love it's futuristic, but it's not like...
Like
Unrealistic.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
okay, like Blade Runner or something that tried to predict, the year 2019, and it's like fucking flying cars and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's just ridiculous. But like Her, it feels like the future, but it doesn't feel like it's too far off,
Yeah.
And I just think it's, it makes a lot of sense as a movie because you could see something like that happening,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The music's
And
very
I
good.
love the vibe,
score-
the music.
score
Yeah.
is so good. Yeah.
It's I think a lot of original stuff from Arcade Fire.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, I don't know.
due for a watch.
I just remember back when that came out and like people like, he's in love with his computer.
Oh yeah,
I remember
the
going
simpleton
on
response.
Yeah, going on Facebook writing this big post about all of you are in love with your phones anyway. This is basically predicting what's for the future, and this is talking about you anyway. So
Well, you knew you were a smart kid.
I know. I was. Another film I watched that I hadn't seen in a long time, Castaway.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's another great score. I mean, I think most of that film is just the one song throughout the whole thing, and that's all you need, really. That's all you need.
Can we talk about that film a little bit? Because, man,
Of course.
it is a masterwork.
Let's I like the idea of giving somebody for Tom Hanks to talk to, so they give him the volleyball.
Yeah.
Something to keep it a little less monotonous, not so quiet the whole time. Just basically convey how he's thinking, his mental state. I mean, the part where he finally goes to reunite with Helen Hunt is just
Man, that shit is so good.
so good.
I said this before about this movie, but like I like the realistic way that it turns out, you know?
The not
Like,
so happy ending.
Right. Like, I feel like if that were to happen in real life, you were married and you went missing for 4 years, yeah, your wife's probably moved on, you know?
Yeah.
She
Like,
can't
I'm
wait
glad
around.
I'm glad that she doesn't, like, drop everything and go back to him, because that's not what would happen, you know?
But I like how when he does go see her, she's got everything laid out that, you know, she tried as hard as she could for as long as she could, and eventually you just have to give up.
Yeah, they make you think for a split second that, oh, shit, they're going to, you know, be reconnected, but, you know, it's just not possible at that point. And that monologue when he's talking to the psychiatrist, holy fucking shit, is that great.
I realized I lost her all over again. And then when he's
I have
talking,
ice in my glass, and I've lost her all over again.
when he's talking about how he goes up to the top of the cliff and he's, you know me, I had to try it out to make sure and it snapped the branch. I had control over nothing.
Ooh,
Wow.
So good.
deep.
It's so needless to say, that's probably my top 50 of all time.
Robert Zemeckis' best film, way better than Back to the Future. Fuck you if you think otherwise.
I I think most people think that's true. I think most people prefer Back to the Future.
Shove that flux capacitor up your ass. I'm a Castaway guy.
I'm a Forrest Gump guy.
Not me, but I'm glad you are.
I'm Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Masterpiece.
I've wanted to love that movie. I just can't. I like it now.
How'd you assemble that gun so quickly, Gump?
You told me to, drill sergeant. Yeah, I mean, I said it. I think even on the last podcast, it's a movie I've gone back and forth with many times, and this last time I was like, okay, yeah.
It's so good. I'd like to make an announcement.
You're transitioning.
I finally found a Ryan Gosling film that I love.
Oh my god!
Hold on. Can I guess it? Let's see.
I
You
mean,
can guess it.
Is it like a really like famous one or no?
kind.
Not critically. I mean, not like blockbuster wise. No.
Half Nelson?
No.
No, it's more recent.
Oh, okay, no. Go ahead. Which one? What?
Blade Runner 2049,
Oh yeah,
baby.
that's right. You gave that at like a 4.5, huh?
It's a 5 on the next watch.
Yeah. That movie's great.
I was genuinely surprised. I was telling him
But
that,
that's the thing with Seth. Like, you never know.
I
And all
know.
of a sudden, it's like,
I'm an enigma, baby.
bro, let me tell
It's
you
a
something.
shtick. It's not even you.
No, it's not.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Look, I was looking at my movies that I hadn't seen. I picked up that 4K on Black Friday, and I saw that, I had Blade Runner streaming on Prime or something. So I'm like, okay, let me revisit the first Blade Runner. Didn't really think it was all that great the first time I watched it. Watched it again, and I don't know, just maybe because I was watching the final cut, which is supposed to be like the version to watch, you know?
Yeah.
So I really love that, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm popping in the sequel, and man, oh man.
Genuinely surprised, but I mean, I suggested it for a reason. Not that
Well,
my suggestion
you're an
was the
expert.
was the only one. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not like my suggestion was why you watched it, but
Finally, a good Ryan Gosling film and a good Denis Villeneuve film.
which is funny because his acting in that is
You
like
like-
an android.
You
I
liked
don't-
Prisoners, so
yeah,
I mean, there you
one-time
go.
watch.
Prisoners. That's his best.
Enemy makes no fucking sense. That spider at the end.
Are you scared of the big spider?
A big spider spider in Jake's womb.
Jake's womb.
Jake's wife became spider?
He's scared of abusing women, so spiders represent those hit women.
You sound like what's his
Well,
name?
see, I'm glad you understand it.
Front, back, side, spiny.
Front, back, side, spiny.
Booba, yes, Stanley knows back. And Arrival's a piece of shit too. I'd rather watch Mars Attacks, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't say piece of shit, but I think it's a lesser work.
Dumb octopus aliens.
Why the guy have 8 legs?
I love Dennis Villeneuve.
Villeneuve.
Okay, can we stop making
Can we
fun
get
of
into
handicap,
the actual
please?
podcast?
Who said we were making fun of handicap?
Jesus.
You boys watch any movies lately?
I'm gonna owe you an extra $1 next podcast.
Oh shit, that's right. We're going over our time.
Oh, another one, just real quick. Slapshot. I like
Oh, a
that
Paul
one.
Newman classic.
That one was good. Like, I don't know.
I like Slapshot.
It gave me like a Bull Durham vibe, just because it's like a minor league team or like a semi-pro sort of team, and just like the shit that happens in it. the part after he sleeps with Melinda Dillon, and he's like playing the team with the husband of hers, and he goes up to the guy because I guess she's a lesbian, and then to get the guy off, he basically says to her, "Hey, Hanrahan, Suzanne sucks pussy."
Great vulgar humor back from an old comedy
Seriously,
classic.
I've never seen Paul Newman do anything like that. But good stuff, good fun comedy.
It's been a while. I have to watch that again.
Matt, is that your one film of the month?
That was it. Yeah, I don't think I watched
Fuck,
it.
of all the things
Oh,
to
no,
watch.
you know what? I did watch another piece of shit. I watched A Star is Born.
Oh.
Tell me that movie was good.
No, I can't. I'd be
Tell
lying.
me something, boy.
Terrible.
Are you tired of trying to fill that
What
void?
accent was he
Lady
trying to
Gaga
do?
sucks.
Well, yeah, she sucked to begin with, but like Bradley Cooper, who I usually like, is like,
The accent was hard to
yeah,
understand.
it was like, the dad was. I'm like,
yeah, I
what?
didn't like that.
Him and
Lady
Sam
Gaga.
Elliott back and forth. It's like I can't even. Just
That movie's a chore to get through.
Lady Gaga was better.
Thank God.
sucks.
Thank God he dies. Spoilers.
Speaking of dead, we put up a poll. If you're listening and you're not following us on Instagram, probably a good idea because we don't really post. But every once in a while,
followers did we lose from this poll?
no, I don't think we lost any really. We kind of stayed at
Surprise.
the
It's pretty
same.
offensive.
Yeah, I questioned putting this one up just because I wasn't sure, but we got a good reaction. We got 31 votes. The question was, which character that wore makeup in the movie that eventually killed them do you like even more? And it was between fake Blake Brandon from The Crow and Pillhead Heath from The Dark Knight.
I haven't seen this, but my prediction is that it's overwhelmingly in Heath's favor.
Well, yes, overwhelmingly 65% chose Pillhead Heath, 35% chose fake Blank Brandon. But yeah, stay tuned. We sometimes post those vulgar polls every once in a while. So yeah, it was a questionable post, but I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
I like those. You know, the next one should be, would you fuck Joey King if she was wearing her makeup from The Act or whatever that Hulu
So
series
if Joey King from The Act knocked on your door and wanted sex,
she seriously, like, that. Those pictures just smell like piss.
Repulsive.
well, have you seen The Real Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks stinky.
Repulsive.
She got engaged.
Joey?
No, the other one, the real one.
Ugh.
Probably because she's famous now or people know about her.
Stink.
Every time I get on Hulu to watch Boy Meets World, I see that disgusting picture looking back at me. It just
Like
makes me
her
want
with
to
her
throw up.
like her side head, and she's just
Yeah, it's just like, ew.
like gross, dude.
Her neo-Nazi scalp.
Ugh.
Stinky.
Yeah, so look out for that poll next time on our Instagram. Follow
Smells
us
like
on.
hospital piss.
Is there a difference?
Oh yeah, like you ever been in a hospital? It just smells like reeks of just like urine. Oh.
Ew.
And like
It reminded me like
Ammonia.
when I worked at the old folks
Yeah.
home, and like I'd get a call in the middle of the night. You walk in, it's just like an overwhelming smell of shit and piss mix.
Shit, piss, and like old furniture.
Yeah.
So look out for that that poll on our Instagram at Slacker Media. A couple of emails. I'm not gonna say we've neglected because we all have access, but
Oh, I forget to check that. Do people still write in?
we have a voice question, and then we have a really nice email that I want to read. It's not really a
Are you
question.
being sarcastic,
No,
or is it like
no, like probably one of the best things we've gotten.
How old is this?
Emails from February.
Oh my god!
Can we follow up
voicemails
on this?
from
Yeah,
March.
so now the guy that wrote the email fucking doesn't like us anymore. I guarantee
I'm
you.
not. I'm not the only one with the email. So
Well, I do a lot, so
you do. Matt doesn't do anything.
I run a
I'm gonna
company.
check the fucking email.
You run a company. Give me a break.
I do.
They run you like a bitch.
What? That makes no sense.
Don't be mean.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah, it does.
They don't run me. Therefore, they don't run me like a bitch.
Well, they-
You idiot.
You walk in when they give you
God.
the schedule.
You
don't
incompetent twat. Oh my god.
You walk in for the schedule, don't you?
I
You
do
walk
the
in-
schedule, you idiot.
So you.
Ooh.
Oh, so you do run a store.
Oh my god. Anyway, what's this email?
When can you get a break and come out here?
Never. What's this
Okay, it's a
email? I want to hear it.
Okay, shut up. This is a question.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Ryan. I've called you guys a few times before, but I got like a generic ass name, so it's cool if y'all don't remember.
Take another hit, Ryan.
How much weed have you smoked, Ryan?
Please forgive me. I just want to ask you guys, fuck it with the movie questions. What are some regrets you guys have in life? How did you guys see your life turning out, like 10 years ago? Did you see yourself where you are now? Where do you guys see yourself in 10 years? Matt will be shit, he might not be living that long, but I hope he makes it. Death, on the other hand, Crohn's disease, I hear that. And Nick, who the fuck knows? But, yeah, where do you guys see yourself, in life? You got any regrets in the past? Get real with it. Also, music talk. Cookie and Cambria is touring this summer with my favorite band of all time, Every Time I Die.
Hell yeah.
I've never heard you guys mention them. They're kind of a lower key band from Buffalo. I saw there's a Phoenix State on there, so y'all should check that out and check that band out. Every Time I Die, they're the fucking best. Keep doing what you guys are doing. I love how you guys support your loyal fans all these years.
Kind of.
And yeah, stay scummy with it. Peace out, guys.
Nice.
This type of call is why I like to continue to do this podcast, even though it's not like hugely popular,
Because
Yeah.
we have people that do care.
Yeah.
Great fucking call.
What was that guy's name again?
Ryan, because he's
Ryan.
a generic ass name.
Ryan, thank you for that.
Okay, so
Let's get deep, guys. Let's get deep. First off,
Yeah,
Every Time I
regrets.
Die, great band. Love them forever.
Yeah, I like Every Time I Die.
Yeah. So really good band. And the thing with them too is every album they put out, it kind of sounds the same, but that's good. Like they don't really have that we're gonna make a different album type of stuff. It's pretty straightforward. You get what you get.
Well, that's what people always want. People
Yeah.
always flip shit when a band they love comes out with something that sounds
Right?
different. So
Yeah. So like them. But yeah, let's get deep, guys.
Yeah, well, you have any regrets? Seth, you regret leaving Iowa?
man, I have a lot of regrets, but I try not to think about them because it's, there's no point.
Well, yeah. Let's
But
get,
I mean,
let's get
I think
real.
everyone will tell you they have things that they would have done differently.
Give me
Yeah.
one.
I wish I would have maybe moved earlier. I kind of feel like I waited too long.
Moved here earlier?
Well, yeah, or just like
In general,
I don't know.
get out of
like
Yeah, like, oh, okay, like in general, just got out.
Well, I burnt a lot of time, like not doing shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like. So that's a regret. I wish I would have been more like, I don't know, proactive and making moves and shit. Mm-hmm. I'm not like. I'm content with what I've got going on now, but you know, I hope I'm not doing the same shit in 10 years.
Right?
Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if I am, but I can't stay where I am. You know what I mean, Seth.
Right.
Like,
I know
in
what
the
you
same,
mean.
Same place. But I
Right.
could see myself getting stuck because
Yeah,
I don't know what else to do.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I used to think back, like, when I was younger, like, oh, you know, you envision where you're going to be at, like, when you're, you know, I'm getting close to 30. I mean, I definitely envision more, you know, than what has turned out, for sure.
Yeah.
But
I can't
what can
really
you do, you know?
think of any sort of regrets I have.
Well, I mean, you're
Like,
still
anyth-
relatively young, you know?
Yeah, I've got plenty of time. Anything.
Well, so
that's-
are you. None of us are old.
No,
Yeah.
I know, that's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think like you start to make like the bulk of your regrets if you do after college, after
Right.
high
with
school.
big decisions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so
Well, that's another thing. Like, I wish I would have, like, gone to, you know, like a university sort of college, like a real sort of college.
Yeah.
And I kind of half-assed it and, like, went to some bullshit online school. And, you know, I'm still paying for it.
same, yeah.
And, you know, I've got friends that graduated the same year I did, but they went to, like, you know, the University of Iowa or, you know, like a big-time school. And they're working really great jobs, you know?
Yeah. I think for me, like, because I went to school back in 2009, I think, when I did, like, the whole recording school stuff. And I wish I would have just waited, because YouTube really wasn't, like, a big thing back then. And tutorials and all that stuff didn't really exist. So I kind of had to go to school. But I wish I would have just, because I had a recording studio at the time, too. I wish I just would have kept doing the recording studio. And
Right.
eventually I would have learned everything that I learned at during school, because they never got me a job anyway. So
Sure.
I would have had an extra 15 grand instead of owing it, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
that makes me think that the time I quit Domino's and didn't have a plan, I wish I didn't do that.
Remember you
'cause
did Uber?
Yeah, I didn't
tried,
do Uber.
yeah.
I went in thinking, okay, Uber is gonna be what I need. I'm not gonna have to answer to anybody. I don't have to work with other people. This is gonna be like a substitution for this delivery crap. And then I got to a point where I was like, this sucks. Like it's too saturated. Too many people doing it. I can't get myself to do it because like I was in a depression during that time, and because of that, like I've got debt now. So maybe I would have had a better plan with that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I think everybody. I mean, who really ends up, you know, the way they envisioned? I guess.
for sure.
I mean, it's like,
really.
fuck. I would have never guessed I was living in Arizona. It's just a lot of shit I would have never assumed
for
would have
sure.
happened to me. You know, so I don't know, man. I mean,
I'm
not to get too deep and philosophical, but we're not here for that long, you know. So it's like it's not really worth getting worked up about.
No, I can't. Like, I'm happy with where I am. Thanks to
I'm okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm okay with where I'm at.
Matt.
I'm like 50-50. I think that like I'm content because I'm fine. Like, you know, I'm able to get by and everything, but it's definitely not what I want to do. But I don't know. It's kind of one of those things like where now you're so much of an adult, you can't like, whereas like when you're younger, you can kind of just be like, well, screw it. I'm just going to go try. And if I fail,
Right,
I can
right.
still have, you know, like another shot. Like right now where I'm at, if I do that, like it's such a setback, you know? So I have,
Right,
to, be
I
more,
mean,
I have
you'd be
to be more
starting from,
strategic
like,
with it.
You'd be
Yeah.
starting from like some entry level type of shit, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's terrifying, especially when you
And that's
live
the
in a
thing.
place that you live in.
Like you said too, like Nick, that like, oh, the more complacent you are at your job, the more money you're gonna make. The more money you're gonna make, the harder it is for you to leave it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. That's how they get you. Like that's, you know, and then 20 years later, you're like, fuck, I'm at this job.
I just always think back to like the fucking almost 5 years I burnt working overnight security. Like, what a waste of time, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could have
It's
been putting
easy.
something right.
but it's mind numbing.
And I think another thing though that like I've learned to just like, yeah, okay, give me a break. People are always like, oh, you know, do something that you love and you love going to work. Like that's bullshit. I just don't like working. So
People
Yeah, I
don't
get that.
generally get to do what they love.
right. I mean, who gets fucking? You got to be really lucky to wake up and be excited to go to work. You know,
Oh, yeah.
it's just not realistic.
Yeah.
No. But
Wow.
no point, worrying about it.
No, definitely not. Like I said, things could obviously be better in any situation. But
Yeah.
I'm happy.
What if, like, the moment seizes us?
What if I can't get a really good acting gig anymore?
What if this is it for me?
Shut up!
What if I only got grandfathered in because I was a kid and it was cute to suck at acting?
Well,
No, it's not.
fucking whatever.
You're just a Eller apologist.
I love Eller.
Why?
Drowned anyone?
Ew, I want to be drowned after watching that.
Piss-colored LA palette.
So bad.
Drowned
It looked like
in
it looked like LA had jaundice.
Oh my god. Okay, movie talk, boys.
Sorry, we got one more email.
Okay.
This is
Gmail?
It's somewhat long, but I'll go by quick. It's from Connor McNamara, and the subject is I'd buy that for $1. Hi, scumbags. Off the back of your latest podcast, I've been scouring your social media accounts in order to find an email address. Fortunately, I found it on your Twitter. First and foremost, I'm a very big fan of your podcast and have been for the best part of 3 years, and I can sincerely say I
Shit.
look forward to your podcast.
See, we got a cult following, folks.
Shit!
Yeah, it's like new people sprout out all the time.
Yeah. Y'all listen, we'll keep doing it. Well, maybe not Matt. He's getting burnt out, but we'll keep doing it.
Okay, I like your other videos too and thought the past 2 short films you put out were excellent. I genuinely think that I've learned a lot about, hope you don't mind me saying this, the average American. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
What?
He thinks we're just like fat slobs.
What's your commentary on that? Oh,
Being these fat, vulgar slobs. Being from England, I don't personally know anyone from the USA. Like the rest of the world, I obviously grew up watching American movies, but by listening to you guys chew the fat fortnightly about films and whatnot, I feel I've gained an insight into an American. It sounds like I'm fucking studying you for a sociology degree, but that isn't the case. At this point, I thought he was going to start talking shit, but I find you guys very funny, relatable, and above all, honest. So I'd like to say thanks for putting all the time and effort you do into making your videos and podcasts. I know you guys would love to grow, and I get the impression you occasionally question if it's worth putting out content for the fan base you have. But I truly believe the fan base you do have, however small that may be, are incredibly grateful and loyal to your channel. I know I am. Like Seth just said, you have somewhat of a cult following. I would love to leave you guys comments on YouTube, but I don't have an account or any social media account to get in touch with you, hence why I'm emailing. I often thought about ringing in, but I think I would be too nervous and muddle my words. I know you take questions for your podcast, so I'll propose one here if that's okay. What was it that got you each... What was it that got each of you into film as passionate as you all are? So basically, there's a single event or turning point that took you from the everyday moviegoer to a cinephile. For me, it was when I studied film in college in 2010. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for creating the great content you do and hope you continue to do so. As a thank you, I don't know if you would be interested in a Sight and Sound magazine each. They're produced by the BFI, British Film Industry Institute, and they're the Film Lovers magazine here in the UK. I could send you all out one each if you'd be interested. I even just had a quick look at the contents of some I own to see if there's anything specific that grabbed my eye that would be specific to each of you regarding your differing tastes. So let me know if that's something you would accept, gents. If I ever cross the pond to America, I'd love to meet up with you for some food and a movie. Yours sincerely, Connor. Oh yeah, go fuck yourselves.
that was probably the nicest thing I've ever
My God.
heard in my life.
Yeah, I'm tearing up.
I'm almost choking up over
Yeah,
here.
seriously. Wow.
Connor.
What the fuck? What a fucking great email. Too bad we took 5 months to respond.
Sorry, Connor.
Can you write Connor back? Tell him that we appreciate it and we responded on the next episode.
Yeah.
For sure. I'll do that, gents.
Oh fuck, that was
Wow.
a great email, man.
So, an event, anything that started your cinephile-ness.
I can't trace it back to anything in particular, but I don't know. I can think of the time, Maybe I can. I used to go to I'd go to like Blockbuster and I'd rent shit and then I'd burn them onto my own DVDs. So I had like bootleg shit.
Yeah.
And I would watch, like when I was getting ready to lay down, go to sleep at night, I'd put Clerks on all the time. I'd always watch Clerks.
Yeah.
And I think when I started to kind of like understand, research it and find out about independent sort of shit, I feel like that might have been what kickstarted me a little bit.
That's good. I think
Awesome.
for me, like, same thing kind of. I remember going to Blockbuster like one summer and just renting, like, this is going to be stupid, every like Nicolas Cage movie. Like on the whole, like in the whole action like thing, whatever it was. And then after that, I think I did like every like Johnny Depp movie or some shit like that. I would pick like actors, and then rent each of those movies. And then like same thing with you, like with Clerks. When I watched that, I really liked the soundtracks. So like Mallrats, all that, I would get the soundtracks. So that would just that would have like audio from the movie and stuff. So it was kind of like,
right.
You would do like the one-liners and stuff, but that's like kind of my earliest.
Yeah, I mean, like I always watched movies as a kid, but I feel like it was, I don't know, probably like my first year of college. Like when it'd be like late.
That late?
Yeah, it was like,
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I didn't really get like, to the point where I was watching a bunch of shit until, I don't know, still kind of recent,
No, I agree. Like my taste is ever changing and always evolving. But I think when I started collecting Blu-rays, like right after I graduated, really, so like 7 years ago or so, it just it grew bigger from there. But I remember always sitting around with the family, my dad, and watching stuff.
I love that fucking email though, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you, Connor.
means a lot. Thank you for listening. Sorry we took so long to write back, but better late than never.
I'll email you back and
Yeah, wow.
get you situated with an answer. Thank you. We had a few deaths this past couple weeks.
May the 4th be with you.
Did he die on that day?
No. A couple days
Okay.
before.
Well, Peter Mayhew, who's I think only known really as playing Chewbacca.
Of course.
So rest in peace, Peter. Those big guys, they have shorter life expectancy.
Also, though,
Yeah, right, Seth?
he lived. Shut up, dude. He lived long for a guy like that.
He did.
74,
76
75,
or
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
I mean that's a good long life. He's a big motherfucker.
Yeah. We also had John Singleton, who I'm not as familiar with his filmography, but he's
Boys in the Hood, baby.
Boys in the Hood. He definitely had a big impact on
Poetic
the
justice.
black film.
I've never seen it.
Well, Boys in the Hood?
Yeah, I'd rather watch radio if I'm watching.
No.
film.
Watch Boys in the Hood. You'll love it.
Okay.
But I didn't like this because I started researching. I was like, oh, he was only 51. How did he die?
Oh,
But,
stroke.
I mean, obviously stroke, but he had high blood pressure for a long time.
no.
Freaked me the
Fuck.
fuck out, dude. I was like, God damn it. Yep. So
Untreated
It's
though.
just,
I don't know.
I mean, he's only 50-something, so maybe.
Too young
They
to
just
die.
said that he had been battling it, like, the majority of his adult life.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. It's scary.
Never seen it. Didn't have much of an impact on me, but I know people love Boys in the Hood, so.
Well, yeah, I didn't either, but I figured it was.
Well,
I
he made a lot of people's careers. Like, I mean, Ice Cube, that was his first movie. Janet Jackson, that was her first movie in Poetic Justice. So
Ah, cool,
he kind
cool,
of gave
cool.
them the shot.
And then the last one, the one that I'm most depressed about. Rest in peace, Titanic. The Endgame has officially taken over second place all time.
Oh.
In 11 fucking days. Let that sink in. It's going to be Avatar very quickly.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
That's just sickening.
Well, there's 3 people that haven't watched it yet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got guys like our dear friend Dave who go fucking 5 times and give it, $200.
Yeah, and how many hours
God.
of your life?
did T watch it?
She did.
Did she like it?
Of course. That's the thing. They don't go in with
Should've
any
kicked her
other
out for that.
viewpoint. They don't go in with any other viewpoint other than I'm going to love it.
That's true.
There's no open mind.
Yeah,
I mean,
when you go see
those people don't
movies.
go in like they know they're going to love it. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's fan service anyway, half the time.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Something service.
Trans service.
God, it's terrible. Oh, sickening. Just sickening.
I don't know. I don't get too wrapped up in the financial aspect of movies and how much money
I don't
they
either,
make,
but Dave made it a point to come over and tell me.
Well, Dave is, there are people that's their big argument,
They think that a movie is good based on what it makes.
Right. There's a lot of people that are like that, all that matters is how much it made.
Yeah. Well, you're wrong, Dave.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Dave, you're dumb.
I like you, Dave, but you're wrong.
I had to let him borrow my Godfather and Goodfellas because he's never seen those before.
Oh, that'll have a thick layer of dust on it before he ever opens that shit.
It was sitting on his desk today.
What the fuck?
I was tempted to take it back. Ungrateful bastard. Watch a fucking good 3-hour movie.
Just joking, Dave.
I'm not.
He's not listening anyways.
Probably not. I think he quit.
Yeah, he quit.
A couple of years ago. Some more quick news. HBO is going to be putting out a documentary on that sex cult scandal.
Oh, the Allison Mack one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Who's going to play Allison Mack?
I would let her
Well, it's a
brand name.
documentary.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Stupid. Who's going to do the reenactment?
Allison Mack. Yeah, not much more on that. But
Okay.
That's cool, I guess. DiCaprio and Del Toro, they're teaming up.
Nice combo.
Okay.
Nice team up.
They're teaming up for a film called Nightmare Alley, which is actually a remake of a 1947 film with Tyrone Power. It's about an ambitious young con man who teams up with a female psychiatrist who is even more corrupt than he is. Doesn't sound like the kind of film Del Toro would make.
I was going to say out of Del Toro's element,
Yeah.
There's no monsters or anything weird.
Very strange.
How much longer do you think that guy has left?
He's so out of shape.
I know.
At the Oscars, he was
I know.
he was about
he
to
had
explode.
the flu. I mean, didn't he have the flu that time or whatever? But I mean, yeah, he's.
I think he needs the flu. Puke up a lot of that water weight.
Turning violet. Violet?
You're blowing up like a balloon. He celebrated a lot after Shape of Water, Shape of Del Toro.
Out of Shape of Water.
The shape of Whoppers.
Those are two good ones.
I love Gimme Arrow, though.
Out of Shape of Water.
Gimme Arrow.
And
Out of Shape of Water. That's funny.
Oh, Gimme Arrow.
And then I don't know how Scorsese does it, but he's constantly putting out the content. He's got The Irishman coming out later this year. He also has a Bob Dylan documentary coming out.
Wow.
Rolling Thunder Review, a Bob Dylan story by Martin Scorsese. Any fans of Bob Dylan?
No.
Once upon a time,
I like Inside Llewyn Davis.
I'd like to see Martin do
Inside
a.
Llewyn Davis.
I'd like to see Martin do a Robert Smith documentary.
Nah.
There's a reason he hasn't.
It's called The Crow.
Every night I burn.
He's not George Harrison, and he's not Bob Dylan.
Yeah, you're right. He's straight.
What? Both have kids.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, you're right. So
He's in hiding.
Robert Smith's not straight.
Every night I burn.
Every night I suck your dick.
Martin Scorsese presents a Billy Corgan story.
Billy Corgan. Ew.
Today.
A Bob Dylan story by Martin Scorsese captures the troubled spirit of America in 1975 and the joyous music that Dylan performed during the fall of that year. Part documentary, part concert film.
Well,
part
it's
fever dream.
very well.
Once upon a time, you're so fine. Oh, the times they are changing. Like a rolling stone. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan, but I like.
He's got some hits.
Stuff.
He's got some.
I like.
hits.
I like some of his stuff.
That was the best part of Watchmen.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, the times they are changing.
Would I love to watch Watchmen?
What?
Well, don't give it to random
Some
chicks.
whore stole it from me.
So now he'll never watch it.
Stupid bitch.
It's been ruined.
Pretty sure you can get it for like $4 on Amazon.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that before I went on. Yeah, but it's going to be released by Netflix later this year. Later this year, goddamn.
That's crazy.
Freaking Scorsese is going to put
trying
himself in his grave.
He's trying to do it before he dies.
Some exciting news for some older films. The Shining got a 4K restoration.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Hopefully this is alluding to a 4K Blu-ray soon.
Hopefully this is alluding to a Doctor Sleep trailer.
Maybe.
Well, I'd prefer a Shining 4K.
It'll
But
get a 4K
Shining
Blu-ray.
Criterion.
yeah, I mean, because I think that's the only Kubrick film that doesn't have some sort of special release.
Yeah, me and Filmies were talking about this the other day. What's going to happen when you have a choice between like a 4K or a Criterion?
Or a Criterion.
Yeah.
And why doesn't Criterion just start putting out 4K Blu-rays? They will.
I mean, they do. They call them the 4K transfers, but they're not the same. I don't know if it's the same 4K or they don't have the same.
No, I mean like
source.
On UHDs.
Right. I don't know. I mean,
I think eventually they will, but I mean, even then, they still sell Criterion DVDs. Like people still buy them.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
The thing is, a lot of these 4Ks, 2001, and what I was going to talk about next, Apocalypse Now, they're coming with shit tons of special features.
Right.
So they're essentially good picture and the quality.
I would have to say that Shining will if it's getting a new restoration coming to theaters, then yeah, you're going to see a 4K release.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the reason I asked 4K or Criterion is because they're also putting out Pan's Labyrinth on 4K.
Oh, see, that's a good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it just depends on the film. I really love that movie, but I'm not buying it again.
Right. But another thing, like I said, Apocalypse Now is getting a 4K physical release, home release, that includes the final cut we were talking about a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
This is a really nice set from what it looks like. So it's gonna
that documentary, right?
Yeah, it's gonna have the final cut, the Redux, the theatrical, plus the documentary Hearts of Darkness, which I have had a tough time trying to find.
It's so good.
Shit ton of special features. I mean, I can't even name them all. There's so many, but they're also going to have new, never before seen B-roll footage, and new Tribeca Film Festival Q&A with Coppola and Steven Soderbergh.
That's cool.
And the trailer, I mean, just the trailer alone looks fantastic. So that's exciting if you're a fan of that film.
Hell yeah.
Artwork looks nice too.
I think I'll get I need to get a new 4K TVD, but I need a new desk first.
Well, talk about it for 5 years.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even know this guy was still alive. Jean-Luc Godard is making a new film.
Me either. I had to look this up when he
died.
put this in the news.
Yeah, I swore this guy.
Thought this guy was dead since the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's 88.
French New Wave's back, baby.
Yes.
Do you like any of his movies?
What's he done? Breathless?
I like Breathless.
Breathless.
I own it. I started watching it. I'm
Weekend,
like,
right? Did you do Weekend?
yeah.
Yeah.
That one sucked. I didn't like it.
Yeah, that one was
I didn't like it.
was tough. I can't say I liked it. It was just tough. I get confused between him and 400 Blows.
Oh, Truffaut.
Truffaut?
Damn
Francois
white.
Truffaut.
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 I'm more of a Truffaut guy. Jules
How
and
do
Jim.
you not? Yeah, you like Jules and Jim.
Love that movie. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it was one of the first Krites I bought.
Oh, fuck. It's so good.
Krites.
Crite.
I wasn't a huge fan of Day for Night.
And plus, Francis Truffaut. Francis.
Francis
Truffaut.
Francis
Yeah, we're
Truffaut
showing
was
our
in.
American side.
Francis Truffaut was in Close Encounters, so.
That's true.
Oh.
Good point.
Da na 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 na.
And then one more thing. I think we've talked about this before, but Hellraiser's being rebooted.
What?
It's, we didn't talk about this?
Well, there's like 20 sequels. Is this a
That's true. Well, it's being rebooted.
rebooted? It's being rebooted.
It's being
rebooted.
It's being rebooted by writer David Goyer, who's done such films as Dark Knight, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Batman Begins, Blade, Dark Knight Rises,
What?
Blade Trinity.
Are they going to get Doug Bradley to play Pinhead again, or what?
I don't know yet.
They're using
So-
that other guy.
That's the only way I'm watching that bullshit.
Clive Barker's
Baker?
Clive Baker.
Have you seen Hellraiser?
Yeah, I know you like it.
I fucking dig it.
I don't like it.
Well, you're wrong.
It wasn't what I thought.
Me either.
Because I always saw I thought there was more hell. There's barely any hell in it.
You're gonna burn
Does
in
he
hell.
raise any of it?
Huh?
Does he raise any of
He
it?
really certainly does not.
Yeah, he does. Open
It's
up
like a
Pandora's
dra-
box.
Yeah. But it's like them in a house the whole fucking time.
Yeah, it's cool.
not
The
what I
guy's
expected.
attached to the house. He's like fucking. It's awesome.
Like House? Like the movie House?
No, it's better.
No, it's different.
It's better.
Pinhead's in it.
Pinhead's cool. I don't know about the 20
Well,
sequels
obviously they made a
but
ton of sequels for him.
Clive Barker's like hit or miss. Mainly miss.
mainly miss.
Have you seen Lord of
What else?
Illusions? It's terrible.
What else has he done? Imajika? Oh, that's a book.
Candyman?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
I mean, he wrote that. Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh,
Tiny Todd. Tony Todd.
Tony Todd.
Tony Todd. We had a couple trailers. First one is Ang Lee's new film. That would usually get you excited.
No.
But it wouldn't?
Well, it would, but not this time.
No.
Gemini Man.
So
This is like
terrible.
Ang Lee's Hulk.
He's always
Yeah.
pushing the envelope for technology. I think, what was that? That dumb
Oh,
guy, that one guy who took a walk.
what? It was like shot in 60 frames per second or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
shot in
hate
60
that movie, and I've never even seen it.
Frames per second.
Fucking
This
Billy
one,
Lynn's
he's,
shitty walk.
Mm-hmm.
this one, they're de-aging Will Smith.
I would have rather seen Billy Zane's Crazy Walk.
Billy Lynn's long halftime walk. Such a dumb
Oh,
title.
yeah. Sounds like a propaganda movie. Yeah, I don't.
Now, you want to talk
No.
about hit or miss.
This
Ang
looks like
fucking Lee.
ass. Yeah,
Ang Lee
I agree.
is hit or
I mean,
miss.
this is the guy that did, the Ice
Especially
Storm.
lately.
I love Life of Pi. I love the Ice Storm.
Brokeback.
Brokeback's great.
Never seen Brokeback, but he did Hulk. I thought Crouching Tiger was a piece of shit.
I never saw that.
I
Was
don't
it
get
boring?
it at all. I don't like it, but I know people do.
I want to see Ride with the Devil.
Yeah.
It's Criterion with Toby Maguire, some other people. Taking Woodstock?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Heard of that.
seen that?
Never seen it.
No.
Huh. Oh, that's recent, 2009. Interesting.
This just looks like turd.
Yeah, it does. Does not look good.
Billy Zane's halftime walk.
It just looks
Tell
like
me you
it
wouldn't
looks-
want to watch that.
I'd watch.
Just give him some work.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Another thing that just looks like pure
Oh my
unadulterated
god.
garbage. Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Didn't
is
they-
that, is
didn't
that
they
what it's
go-
called? Sonic the Hedgehog?
What?
Is it called Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
I don't know what it's
I don't
called.
know. But I thought didn't they because people complained they went in and changed
They're gonna
its graphics?
change the.
Well,
they're
they're
gonna
going
change
to.
it.
I don't know how much. I don't even know if that's possible at this point in a film's
I don't
production.
know how
but
you could do that. He's like, I'm sure he's 95% of the movie.
yeah, I feel like they might just make a little tweak, but it's not going to be totally remodeled.
Well, it's bad when all the fandom, the fan art of it, when they do a better job than the actual version of it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like.
No,
Sonic.
they could have
But
just literally
Sonic-
done Sonic.
This does not This does not work as a live action. I don't think. If you're gonna make a Sonic movie, it just needs to be animated, Pixar style, all CGI.
But I mean, it's about a fast hedgehog, and they're worried about making him look realistic. Just
Right.
make him look how he looks.
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't make them look all fucking like a Who or whatever.
Jim
just-
Carrey.
it's
I didn't know Jim
disturbing.
Carrey was so hard up for work.
Well, yeah, he's
I don't
been
think
doing
he
weird
is.
documentaries and shit.
I don't think he is really. That's That's why it's interesting. And I mean, what? Just Dr. Robotnik do like a whole transformation throughout the movie?
Yeah, because
He's like
you
in
see
a
him.
black.
You see him at
you
the end.
see
That
him-
actually looks like the video game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
So weird.
I will not watch it. I'm not really the biggest fan of Sonic anyway. I like some of the games.
Did you ever play the original though?
Yeah,
No,
I love that game.
played Sonic Heroes.
Yes, those all suck.
No,
The original's
Sonic Heroes
good.
is fine.
Yeah,
Adventure 2 Battle.
You got to play the original Sonic. It's a platforming masterpiece.
Yeah, I think they have a collection on the Switch, so some point pick that up.
Yeah, you can get the Sega Genesis collection, or you can just buy Sonic off the eShop for like $5.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Anyway, Virgin Deal of the Day.
VTOD.
Well, this kind of
VTOTD.
this
VTOD.
VTOD. This
Oh,
kinda
never
tie-
mind. VDOD.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god!
Oh my God! Just so
Wow. Coming to it's a Blu-ray May 14th. Could possibly be a Virgin Deal of the Day. The 4K edition of the 1998 Godzilla.
Why can't they do the 2014 one?
Who likes
That
that,
one too.
fucking
That
movie?
that one's a piece of ass too, though.
Yeah, it sucks.
isn't.
Yeah, you're
What?
wrong. It sucks.
It's
It's
terrible.
No, it isn't.
Ew. I thought, how have we not had this conversation?
We have.
It's shit.
It just gets swept under the
Oh,
rug.
No,
you just stay
it's-
silent.
It's shit.
We talk shit about it, and you stay silent. It makes sense now.
No, I just, all I say is I like it, and that's it.
Oh. Well, it's like, I mean, really? I don't know. Bryan Cranston dies within like 20 minutes.
Okay, Bryan Cranston's not the center of the fucking
Serious pacing issues in that
He
film.
should have.
pacing issues for sure. I'll give you that.
Well, anyway,
great.
It's bad.
1998 Godzilla 4K.
Can't wait for Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Ugh. Why don't you watch Gojira?
He likes Kings of Egypt. He likes
You
Gods of
fucking
Egypt.
sit through
Kings of
1920
Monsters.
fucking 5-hour Fritz Lang, but you won't watch Godzilla? Fuck you.
Well, Godzilla isn't readily available.
You buy all the other Criterions, dummy.
I know.
Seth,
I do need to get it.
are you excited, Seth, for May 14th?
What's that?
4K, A Field of Dreams.
Yes, that Steelbook, baby.
That is a nice steelbook,
It
actually.
is. I'm buying
Ooh.
it. First Steelbook I bought in, I don't know, years.
I like that. Ooh.
I bet it's probably gonna look good on 4K too.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, I didn't see that steelbook. That is nice.
Yeah.
That's nice, right? That's a nice one.
Oh, and it's the same price as the regular.
Yeah.
Is this like a Best Buy exclusive?
I think so.
Dang,
See
that's
it.
nice.
That's nice. Criterion that I really want to pick up, but I'll wait
Ooh,
until
I-
July. Funny Games, the original.
Oh, I want to see that.
This movie's so good. I've only seen the Naomi Watts one, but it's pretty much, I think, shot for shot remake. So
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
and that one is disturbing.
That
as fuck,
artwork
so-
is disturbing.
Oh, it's a disturbing movie.
Yeah.
But-
Well, don't they just like I'd come in and it's like a home invasion movie, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sure it gets fucked up. that
There's a
Michael Han-
there's a really fucked up thing in it, but yeah.
Well, that Michael Haneke guy, he does some fucked up movies.
So we have those, which are good. Happy Death Day to You comes out on Blu-ray.
Oh, sounds like a Brandon pickup.
That's literally exactly what I was gonna say.
He loves that
Took the
shit.
words right out of my mouth. Buster Keaton collection. Ooh. Let me
Which
click
ones?
on this. 1926 to 28. Let's see if it loads.
I already have those ones.
Volume 1, I guess. Maybe they're like breaking them down to smaller. It's so
Well-
expensive, dude. I want to buy stuff, but it's always so really it's expensive.
That one would have been nice because the one I have has those split up with like B ones.
Okay.
You know, but this would be like that would be nice. I'll stick with what I have though.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice King Kong 4K steelbook. Sorry,
Oh, like which King Kong? The
the Naomi Watts one.
Oh, okay.
That movie is good, but it's too long.
It is really. They could have cut like 45 minutes from.
Yeah, I mean, the original fucking King Kong's like an hour and 20.
It's a Peter Jackson movie.
It's true. Very.
I mean, he made The Lovely Bones long.
oh my god, that movie,
that movie
sucks so
sucked.
bad.
Been a while since I've seen it, but I
You don't need to watch it again.
terrible.
probably agree.
It's about as terrible as Backdraft 2, which is also coming out to
Well,
Blu-ray.
it's about as terrible as Backdraft.
Backdraft is getting a 4K, I think, on this
It
day.
is, yeah. Or the week before or something. What else?
Ooh,
What?
Godzilla is getting a... Oh, it's not 4K. It's a steelbook.
Which one, though? Is it the...
The 2014 one.
There you go.
I already have it.
There you go.
Ooh, Beer League's getting a new release.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Artie Lang's Beer League?
Yeah. 1681 at a cheap price.
Shardy Lang.
What's the new any new features?
Queer League.
Why do you gotta talk like that?
What were you saying?
What?
Is there any new features or anything?
No.
I don't think so. I think it's just like a... It's not even in... It's just a... It's like a Google picture. It's not
Any
even
new
a picture of the
features
Blu-ray.
for Beer League?
Beer League's good. Poor Artie Lang though. He's gonna die any day now.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
documentary about his alcohol abuse.
Oh,
Easily.
alcohol's the least of that guy's problems. Fucking
Yeah.
heroin knows he snorts that shit.
There's a deep dive into his glass cocaine.
Man, that guy had the greatest job in the fucking world, and he ruined it.
Which is what?
I mean, he worked on the biggest radio show of all time, sat next to fucking Howard Stern, making a shit ton of fucking money, you know. But he would rather snort heroin.
That's
sad.
what happens, dude.
Yeah,
Snort heroin?
yeah,
You can
Christ.
snort it.
yeah.
Wow. I'm not really a big druggie, so I don't know that.
Yeah, he tried stabbing himself with a knife, and then he was kicked off the Stern show, and now he looks like a lesbian with a collapsed
Yeah,
septum.
he was on that hot Hot Ones show. He looked terrible.
Oh, was he?
Oh, but have you seen him since, bro? His nose collapsed.
Yeah, no, I saw the pictures.
Oh, it is,
Ew.
dude. It is fucked up.
His
He
nose
looks like he
is
got hit in the
gone.
face with a frying pan.
Ew.
Yeah,
Yep, it's terrible.
How does your nose collapse?
From heroin when you fucking...
yeah. His septum is like fucking gone.
It's gone.
Well, it's like cartilage. Does a cartilage collapse?
Did you
or-
Google it? Google the picture. It's like the first picture.
I'm looking at
That's
it.
Artie Lang's nose. Artie Lang nose.
I'm seeing it. It's right in front of my face. I want to puke.
Oh, while you're at it, why don't you Google those new Emma Roberts Cosmopolitan pictures?
Okay. That'll probably put me in a better mood.
Hold on.
Holy fucking shit. Let me just tell you.
Cosmopolitan?
Yeah.
Ooh, please, please, please.
Be saving those.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Let's see.
Ooh. Ooh. Damn, dude.
Well, I know, dude.
And to think that back when she was on that TV show, that Nickelodeon show, I was like, she's got buck teeth.
God, you
You said that? Oh. Oh, my God.
have to add these to the old spank bank.
Is this edition out already? Because I'm just going to go buy it.
I
It's
know.
a June
We're-
issue, so probably. Ooh, that watermelon picture.
I know. Which is my cock.
God. You Americans.
I know.
Bring back the old vulgar days, baby.
God damn.
Anyway,
Anyways, back to
Slip
movies.
now I am okay. Anyway,
Let me slip
that's it. That's pretty much it. That's all that's coming out to Blu-ray.
Okay. Okay, let's see what's coming out to theaters. Tolkien.
Tolkien.
You wanted if you wanted to know how J.R.R. Tolkien was inspired to make Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I like Lord of the Rings, but I don't care that much.
Yeah.
The Hustle? Oh, I can already tell this looks annoying. Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson.
Oh no. No.
A remake of the 1988 comet. Oh, look, a remake of a male film, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, in which two down-and-out con artists engage in loser leaves town contest. Isn't that... That's not a Steve Martin movie, is it?
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I don't know.
Who's in it? Let's see. Steve Martin, By Cocaine.
Oh.
Huh. So they can't just make original films, I guess.
Not anymore.
Always got to remake male films. That was super sexist. Oh, well, since I guess this year's the topic of Charles Manson, we got a film called Charlie Says.
I'm good.
Matt Smith is playing Charles Manson.
Ugh.
I'm good.
Yeah. Keep it moving.
Looks stinky. The Biggest Little Farm?
No.
Just skip over this shit. Nobody cares.
I care. Detective Pikachu?
No.
No.
Or is that Japanese? Who cares? That movie's... I don't get it. Like,
I don't get it either. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I like the Pikachu. Well, that's it. Real quick, we got some July criterions, which is right when the sale will be going on.
Cool. The only one I'm picking up is Police Story, but
You're not going to pick up funny games?
probably not. No, I could fucking spend $200 on that shit.
And then letting the movie sit around.
Yeah, maybe one or two.
Yeah.
You going to do a video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you come out in July?
Oh. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, come on out.
That's a no.
I'll do it. Well, the thing is like I would come out during the week, but it has to be a weekend. I could do 2 days during the week anytime, but you guys have to take...
Yeah, I
Maybe
can't
work
burn my
out.
vacation time.
I mean, I'll have time.
When are you going on
Seth,
vacation?
Seth only uses the time to go to Iowa.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. Can you and your lady friend... I said this to Nick the same thing. Can you go somewhere else? Like
Go where?
anywhere else? Vegas?
Well, I don't need to take a week off to go to
that's
Vegas.
Original.
No, I know, but I mean, go to Vegas.
Yeah, but that costs money.
Yeah,
And you act like you don't have it.
we get it. You make $37,000.
No. We act like you don't have it. You have
Well,
it.
I don't always want to go to Vegas, and then you gotta gamble, and then you gotta fucking... It's expensive. Shit.
Then you got to create memories with your girlfriend, and then you got to do this, and then you got to.
Ugh, yuck.
Yeah, we can just watch movies here for free.
Okay. Well, Nick
I like
Nick
that
Jr.
plan.
right there. All right.
Yeah, right. I haven't changed. I'm the same guy.
Yeah, the same autistic guy.
Do you still have those like newspaper clippings of the Yankees on your door too?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
They're my mom's.
Yeah, they are. Along with my Boyhood and my Castaway poster.
Aw.
Damn.
My entire
Can't
Blu-ray
even
collection.
You can't even make a home a home.
Nope.
Not the Boyhood poster.
The prison walls.
Ship that one out. You gotta ship that out.
Okay. Let's get through these
Sorry.
real quick. Clute with Jane Fonda and Donald Sutherland. Just with Donald Sutherland alone. I want to check it out.
I like some DS.
I do too. Some DS.
DSLs.
Donnie S.
Ooh. Donnie SLs. Europa. Ah, yeah.
What about Euro Trip?
I haven't seen that one. I like Road Trip.
Oh, Michelle Trachtenberg. Fuck.
Yeah, she is pretty flaming that.
Yeah.
Is she in Euro Trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is there's that scene where they go to the bar for Manchester United or something like that.
She looks tight as fuck in that movie.
What would you rate her?
High.
Okay. High what? High
Yeah, like a
2?
7
High not.
or-
No, like fucking 9 something.
In that movie, yeah, she's
9.34. The Baker's Wife, 1984, which is based on George Orwell's book, and one that I think was long overdue in some people's eyes. Do the Right Thing, which is
never seen it. A Spike Lee joint.
I would check it out just because that's the one they say is his best.
He's an idiot, though. It makes me not want to watch his movies.
Oh, so you do care what people do in their personal life?
I don't like him at all. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I just am not in a rush to go watch it.
Yeah, I don't like him either, but I'll check that one out. And then the BRD trilogy,
What is that?
Big Red Dick.
okay.
It's Rainer Werner Fassbinder,
Sounds boring.
German director.
Germany.
1977 is 32 years old and directed more than 25 films. That summer, he embarked on a project to trace the post-war history of West Germany in a series of films told from the perspectives of three remarkable women.
I love German expressionism.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Caligari sucks.
I wish I was a
Phantom
son.
Carriage.
I wish I was a somnambulist.
A
What
what?
is that?
What the? What is that?
That's the fucking sleepwalking guy from
Oh,
It's a somnambulist.
I thought you said some ambulance.
So random, dude.
Hypnotized sleepwalking person, a somnambulist.
Oh, okay. sounds like something from the Mummy. Some amulet.
My God.
Some amulet. A knocks on a moon.
Is Dr. Caligari the first plot twist ever in a film?
I think so. I think it's what they claim to be.
Yeah.
Fuck, so good.
It is good. German expression. But that's it as far as criterions, and that's it as far as the episode goes.
Good times.
Good times, good times. Anything else?
No.
Thanks, Connor, again. Really.
Yeah, that was the best
yeah.
part of this episode. Was that heartwarming email.
Yeah.
That heartwarming email.
Yeah.
Hey, where can they? What's the number to call in?
Oh, you put me on the spot. Let me check real
You're
quick.
supposed to know.
213
Why should I know? Why don't you know?
4.
213-444-3766. Ryan and both Ryan and Connor, don't be afraid to call in.
Yeah.
It's fine. I know Connor said called in before, but got a generic ass name.
No, that was Ryan.
It was Ryan.
That was Ryan.
Yeah.
You said Connor.
I'm getting confused.
Well, we only have 5 fans,
early-
so figure out their names.
Early onset.
Diabetes.
Well, I think that's a wrap on episode 132. Thank you guys for listening, and as always, go fuck yourselves.